Hi folks, I'm Mark Hunt with the City of Bettendorf. I am the Community Development Director, and it's that time of year when we have snow and ice on our sidewalks, and we really appreciate all the help our good citizens do to help keep those sidewalks clear. As many of you probably know, we do have a rule that within 48 hours after a storm event, the snow and ice must be removed from your sidewalks. You can do this yourself. You can enlist the help of neighborhood teenagers. You can use a contractor from the local area, maybe a Bettendorf business. I'm sure we have some that will be glad to help you. When you do that, we want you to make sure that you clear the ice so that we can get our pedestrians back and forth to school, to work, the dog walkers, all those people that are out enjoying our community. Bettendorf's a city of great neighborhoods and many great neighbors, and we really do appreciate your assistance. In the unfortunate circumstance that a home is not able to get their sidewalks cleared, you'll be visited by a community development officer who will ask you to get it done within 48 hours. Usually they'll do this either with a phone call, a door hanger, maybe a letter. Just depends on how many cases we have to follow up on. If you can't comply, then we will send a crew out and we will do it and have to charge the cost of that removal back to the property owner. But we really want to avoid this at all costs. So if you can help your neighbors out, get out there yourself if you can, or work with a local business to get your sidewalks cleared within 48 hours of that last snow event, we'd really appreciate it. Sometimes you may have a neighbor or a property in your area that is not clearing their sidewalks and it's become a problem for your neighborhood. And you may need to contact the city. To do that, I would recommend you call 563-344-4064, and one of our code enforcement officers will go out and take a look and see if we can help implore that individual to get their sidewalks cleared. Many people have mentioned that when the snow plow driver comes by, he or she will throw snow onto their already cleared sidewalk. Happens at my house, so I have to deal with it too. Here's my advice to you. Do your sidewalks last. Make those the last thing you do after a storm event. And then as soon as that event's over and your street has been cleared, get out there and do your sidewalks at that point. The snow will still be soft enough at that point that you can move it. It won't be hard and frozen yet, but you won't be shoveling twice, because if you shovel before your street's cleared, then you may have to go back and clear it again. The snowplow drivers, as careful as they are, try to put as much snow as possible in that green right-of-way between the curb and the edge of your sidewalk. But they can't control how far that snow flies. And sometimes because of the type of snow, it flies farther than other times. So to minimize the amount of effort you have to do, please wait until the snow event's over and your street is cleared, and then get out and do your sidewalks. I recommend you do those last, and that will save you from having to shovel twice, and it won't freeze and get hard if you get out there within, say, an hour or two after the snow plows have gone by. So some of you may live in an area where it's a designated trail. I'm talking the 10-foot wide striped bike trail, pedestrian trails that you see across town. Those areas are cleared by the city and don't have to be cleared by the adjoining homeowner. So if you are lucky enough to live on one of our designated trail networks, then you do not have to clear that yourself. But all the other 4- and 5-foot sidewalks around town, the normal ones that most of us have in our neighborhoods, do have to be cleared by the residents.